Hi, I'm Chris Berman. Ahead on ESPN, hold on to your lederhosen and throw another Wiener Schnitzel on the grill. It's week 8 of the NFL on ESPN, Oktoberfest style. We've got an intriguing midseason matchup for you. Detroit, New York, next. Intriguing.
While the teams are out on the field getting loose, the fans are filing in and finding their seats for the game. Hi, and welcome to Giant Stadium. I'm Dan Stevens. And with me in the booth, as always, my cohort and friend, Peter O'Keefe. Peter, I was looking at the team rosters, and both teams have explosive return men on their squad.
Well, that's true, Dan, and if they can produce as they're capable of, this could be a high-scoring game. Wells is a very capable return man. His superior agility enables him to turn on a dime and carve through the defense on his way upfield. On the other side of the ball, we've got another top performer. Kelly Washington is a superb player. He possesses a great blend of skills and abilities, and that well-roundedness is what makes him such an effective player.
Graham boots the opening kickoff. Washington fields it all the way back at the 1. Dragged down at the 24. Susie, thank you.
Dan, bunch of receivers out there. Defense is expecting that, and they go to middle.
Streets pulls down the lob, and he's got the first down and a whole lot more. Jones takes his first carry of the game and takes it upfield. Chased down at the 27. First down. Allen tips it away on the coverage. Incomplete. It'll be 4th down. And it will bring up 4th down. Ball with the 43-yard attempt, and he misses this one to the right. McGahee has his number called on 2nd down and gains about 3 yards. Bly puts a lick on the receiver and separates him from the ball. Incomplete. That will bring up 4th down.
You gotta make those plays when they come your way.
Hunt gets the snap and punts it away. Bly catches it at the 18. Tackled at the 31. Harrington gets some air under this pass, and it's tipped. Incomplete. Grabs the floater right sideline, and I'll tell you what, this looks like it wasn't that difficult to tackle, but he had his hands full.
Yeah, looks can be deceiving, Dan. He really had to square himself perfectly to make that play.
Harris gets the ball and punts it away. Wells fields the punt at the 19. Johnston airs this one to the left sideline, and it's caught at the 50. Finally dropped at the 48. That will bring up 1st down.
Game.
Toomer makes a tough catch, and that's good for a gain of 5. Bly penetrates and stops that back at the 45. Dennis makes the catch out to the left, and they get the first on 3rd and long. We'll end the first quarter, and it's still a scoreless game. Johnston rifles this one to the end zone, and it's tipped. Incomplete. Bass tips it away on the coverage. Incomplete. Johnston rifles this one to the end zone, and it's tipped. No good. Incomplete. 4th down, 10 yards to go. Graham from 27 yards out, and they take the lead. Harrington throws this on a rope, and the reception's made at the 39. Finally stopped at the 49. That will bring up 1st down.
Coordinator.
And it will be a 1st down. First down, 2 wideouts on the field. Jones gains 3 yards, and that brings up second down. Harrington rifles it out left side, and the catch is made well past the markers for a first down. Harrington dumps it out left, and it's tipped. Incomplete. Streets catches it over the middle, and they get the first on 3rd and long. Harrington made a throw that was off target there. Incomplete. It'll be 4th down.
Surely the first.
And now they face a 4th down. Ball kicks from 39 yards out, and this one is up and in. Johnston throws a heater right sideline, and the catch is made well past the markers for a first down. And now let's send you to Chris Berman in our studios in Bristol for the ESPN halftime report. Boomer?
All right, Dan, interesting game at the half. We'll get back to you guys in a bit. First, we welcome everybody to our ESPN halftime report. I'm Chris Berman. Now we'll look at our first half by the numbers, and I tell you, first downs have been the story here. The Lions should be way ahead on the scoreboard, but somehow they've let their opponent hang with them. Let's see if they can change things in the second half. An exciting start to this one right on the first play from scrimmage. Joey Harrington connected with his man on this one. Giants ended the first quarter, the ball at the 45. Johnston is back to throw, and when he gets an opportunity to step up, these are the kind of throws he makes. This was a big one. That set up a 27-yard field goal. The Lions now early in the second quarter. Lions losing by 3. Joey Harrington would find his target on this one. They tie it up, 3-all. Giants late in the second quarter. Johnston would drop back and deliver a strike on this one. And that's where we'll leave this one. Giants are keeping it evened up. We're tied, 3-all. Today's halftime hero has turned in an incredible performance thus far. Well-dressed Amani Toomer has played outstanding. So that'll do it from here. Let's send you back out now to Dan Stevens and Peter O'Keefe. Dan?
The defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up.
That will bring up second down. Second down from the eye. This one will fall incomplete. Johnston unloads this one to the left, and the reception is made for a first and more. 20, 10, 5, touchdown!
Touchdown, Giants!
To make the catch. Right there, but that's only the beginning. Look at him chew up the yardage.
Not a player who typically has a TD on his stats, but he's able to run it in after making the completion.
Oh, that's why I love this game, Dan. Anybody can suddenly break loose on you and light things up.
Williams makes the catch on the right sideline, and he's looking for room. 35 eventually runs out at the 33. It will be first down. Harrington zings it to the right side, and it's tipped. Incomplete. Williams hauls it in right side and gets past the markers for a first down.
Just to bring that guy down. What a matchup.
Harrington throws this on a rope, and this one is incomplete. Ball kicks from 37 yards out, and he misses this one to the right. Johnston throws a bullet here, and it's complete at the 45. Eventually tackled at the 49. First down. Dennis catches this one, and he will be short of the markers. That will bring up fourth down. The slipperier runner.
Absolutely.
Hunt takes the long snap and punts it away. Blythe fields the punt at the 10. Tackled at the 13. Jones makes it for his 8th carry and heads upfield. Tackled at the 20. Jones will get stopped at the line, and that will bring up fourth down. Harris takes the snap and punts it away. Wells gets it at the 37. Stopped at the 49. And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Giants are out in front 10-3. Dennis grabs the fastball over the middle, and he will be short of the markers. Fourth down coming up. Hunt lines up for the punt. Hunt gets the ball and punts it away. Bly fields the punt at the 16. Pushed out at the 22.
1-2 then. Big play coming up.
Washington catches the hard throw, and they get the first on 3rd and long. Harrington rifles it out left side, and the reception is made past the markers for a first down. Rodgers grabs the dart right sideline, and he's got the first down and a whole lot more. Harrington fires this one over the middle, and it's tipped incomplete. Schlesinger catches the bullet out left and is at the 5. Brought down hard at the 4. It'll be 1st and goal.
Duo in the backfield here. They'll try and pound it in.
Harrington zips it to the left sideline, and it's cut for the score.
Joey Harrington makes a terrific completion in double coverage here. Wow, now that is one confident QB.
Johnston floats this one out to the right sidelines, and the catch is made for the first. The clock continues to tick down. Toomer makes the catch out to the left and is well past the markers for a first down.
Face mask, number 24, defense. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Rips him down. The Lions take their first timeout. Johnston throws a bullet, and it's tipped incomplete. It'll be 4th down, 10 yards to go. Graham kicks it from 35 yards, and they take the lead. No dice, and it falls incomplete. Harrington zips it to the left sideline, and it falls incomplete. Williams makes a play on this and forces the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Harrington just rifles this one, and it falls incomplete. They will turn the ball over on down. The Giants come out on top 13-10. For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.
Okay, Dan, thank you very much. And let's welcome all of you back to the studio. I'm Chris Berman here to bring you our ESPN Video Games post-game wrap-up. The Giants stepped it up for sure, putting up some good numbers. Let's get started in this one early in the 3rd quarter. Tim Carter emerged as a real weapon as he pulled one in here. A 77-yard touchdown for the Giants. Roy Williams was definitely a key as he was able to work his way open for a big one here. The Giants, after a missed field goal, Giants out in front by 7. Johnston connected with his man on this one. Joey Harrington would find his target on this one. A 25-yard play that set up a Lion touchdown. Game tied 10-all. Johnston connected with his man on this one. That set up the field goal to top all field goals. Unbelievable. And that's where we'll leave this one. Giants squeaked out a win, 13-10. Now let's catch up with the player who really ignited his team's offense with his deft passing and has earned our Player of the Game award. Johnston is standing by with our Susie Colbert. Susie?
Thank you, Chris. You showed your mettle, and you edged them out in a hard-fought game. What do you think was the critical factor in getting the W?
Man, I got to hand to those animals out there on defense tonight. They were all over the place, hustling, making hits. Man, they put them back on their heels. It made it a lot easier for us on offense to get the W.
Chris, back to you.
I'm Chris Berman, and that concludes our broadcast of the NFL on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. Take care. We'll see you next time. Hi there, I'm Chris Berman. We got a lot of games to cover, so let's get to it. In our first game this week, we had the Cowboys stroll away with a 14-point win. Anquan Bolden stepped it up this week and gave his team some added firepower for the win. In a long-standing AFC rivalry, we had the Bills pick up their third win of the season. Dan Kreider nabbed 2 touchdown passes and helped his Steelers beat the Titans. We had a big injury in this one, and Trey has the lowdown for us. Trey?
All right, Boomer, thanks. Luckily, we had a relatively injury-free week, which makes my job just that much easier. Larry Allen might be the biggest loss on this list. Tests at the stadium revealed a broken kneecap, so he'll be out for the rest of the regular season. There's a chance, however, they'll get him back for the playoffs. So that'll do it for now. Boomer, back to you.
Lions, Giants. Tim Carter came up with a big play as he was able to pull this one in. The Giants go on to win this by the final score of 13-10. In the mile-high city of Denver, we had the Broncos get sent home with a 14-point loss. Over at Paul Brown Stadium, we had the Bengals lose by a wide 15-point margin. The Chiefs got 300-plus yards from their offense in their victory at Oakland. Redskins, Vikings. At Oak, Stevens calls the signals at the 24-yard line. And a quick rollout. Boy, he has some time. What a bullet! Touchdown! The Redskins win this one by the final score of 24-21. The Colts lost a tough road game and will head into their bye week with a bad taste in their mouths. Steve Smith stepped it up this week and gave his team some added firepower for the win. Mark Bolger threw 3 strikes to the end zone and helped his Rams beat the Bears. Ravens, Eagles. His Rams, Casey is always a guy to look for when you're at the 10-yard line, as they are right now. Here's the snap, the lob, touchdown! The Ravens go on to win this by the final score of 28-18. And last but not least, we had the Chargers come away victorious. So let's change things up a bit and turn to a guy that's had his eye on the college game, and that's our own Mel Kiper Jr. He joins us now. Mel, your work never ends, I know. Believe me, I know better than anybody else. But it's never too early to start thinking about next year's draft, is it?
Yeah, no doubt about it. And now that most teams have 7, 8, 9 games under the belt, we're starting to get a pretty good sense for which guys are going to be blue chippers come draft day. Lane is one guy I look at that's come a long way the past couple of years to be where he is now. 6'3", 247, out of Duke. And for a linebacker, not only is he big and physical, but he also hits the hole really well. Plus, he's a guy with excellent lateral movement, which enables him to move sideline to sideline with ease. Moody is another guy that's starting to make some noise with a terrific senior season. He was a virtual unknown coming into this year, but people are starting to project him to have a solid NFL career. I'm starting to jump on the bandwagon as well. So that'll do it for now, but expect there to be plenty happening between now and April.
So that'll just about do it. But before we go, I'm going to toss out a few game balls to my prime-time players. Each and every one of these men had a week to remember. That'll do it, sports fans. I'm Chris Berman, and thanks so much for joining us here in the Bristol studios. We'll see you next week right here on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.